Now we are
And
live.
we're
Hi.
live. One more week. We are here again recording our super cool podcast, the social media marketing world
Yes.
or not after party podcast. Is it number 7?
I think it's lucky 7. I
Yeah,
think
because I
so.
think I had 5, and then I think you recorded on your end
Yes.
6, and then this
Mm-hmm.
is 7. So double o
Yes.
seven, big one today. And
7 weeks. Wow.
yeah, I know. And Mario, he's late as usual.
He's
So
he. I'm sure he's on his way. Or maybe he's in the wrong room. Yeah.
yes, so we're gonna start this without him because we
We.
all have tight schedules, and we decided to
Yes.
go live because we were talking about exactly that, how to manage our time, and the more we get, the busier we get. We're just trying to talk about how to manage it. I was making a comment about like that the next client that I get, I need to hire somebody to assist me, and then that's kind of we're gonna take it from there. So go for
Yeah.
it, Petya.
Because for me, I'm just starting my company because before it was, just a couple clients, so I could handle it all. But if I want to keep growing, because what I really love the most, it's the growth, it's the learning the new things. And like you said, hey, did you listen to the new podcast today of social media marketing work and Mike Styles? And no, I didn't have time, like really. And I want to make time for things that help me to keep growing. So I would love to hire people, but for me, all this is new. I am solopreneur. I am, alone. I'm full-time school. I'm fitness coach where I don't need any help. I just need my clients to obey what I say. And then my social media marketing, I am so, I don't know, like I feel like I'm so into it, like so close with my clients, like the coaching, I have to do it myself.
Yeah.
And then I know that we can get only so far being entrepreneurs, doing it by ourselves. It's not
Sure.
possible to help as many people as we want if we are doing it all by ourselves.
Yeah.
But right now, the idea of hiring someone, for me, honestly, it's scary,
Yeah, but I mean the hiring process. I think you can definitely always start with. I mean, you can always start with an intern, and and I think a lot of people talk about like, oh, yeah, I should get an intern, but you know, it's somebody that wants to help you, that wants to learn, and I think that's the best way to do it. To start, I have somebody that works with me, and I've been asking her. She's in high school, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, would you like to? She kind of knows me because I've been teaching her tennis, so she's familiar with my journey. So I think somebody like that would be great. She's really excited to kind of learn how to like do all the YouTube
Okay.
uploading, downloading, how to like put the thumbnails, like really basic stuff, but it just takes time. And for me, it's cost effective because I just get to pay her like minimum wage. She's happy with it. She's in high school. And she gets to learn. So I'm selling her more in the pack, like, hey, you never know if you're going to be using this in the future. This is something that's current. This is something that it's happening. And I think it will be a great thing for you to even have, because I still strongly believe that the future is building your personal brand no matter what you're going to be doing. So
How does that work if you do intern? It would be a paid internship, but would you have to be paying her health insurance,
no,
or I don't know how
no,
that works.
no.
If it's just a part-time, you don't pay nothing else, you will just take later on out of your taxes.
Right. And again, we're not lawyers, and we don't want to get into like super technical discussion in terms of like employment and stuff. But keeping it really simple in terms of employment. You first of all, you don't want to ever say that that she's your employee, one, because then she's gonna be like, well, you need to do this and this, so you can get in trouble. But you can definitely, when you write a description, then just make a super simple contract. You don't even have to make a contract.
Okay.
To be honest, if somebody's gonna be helping you on a part-time basis where you're going to be paying them like that, when you first start, I mean, you're going to be literally almost paying them cash. You're going to be paying them a couple $100. It's really something to get started. Obviously, as you grow and you have something more serious, you obviously going to need some tax deductions that you're going to be taking care of. So it's for your own benefit actually to be able to have like a better structure for it. But to get started, to really focus on the fact that we're talking that how can we get somebody to actually relieve some of the tasks that I need to do, then you're not gonna get any trouble. You don't need to start thinking about this whole thing about paying health insurance and
No, yeah,
benefits
I
and
just
stuff.
yeah, I'm just trying to think like how does that even work,
Hmm.
to so yeah, and also like I said, it's for me just to think about like, okay, what can people help me with? Because
Yeah.
I write my own content and post and everything. So yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's definitely something that every entrepreneur have to keep in mind, because there is no way you can go where you want to be and doing it all by yourself. I know that even Jasmine, I love her, Jasmine
Yeah.
Star, she's amazing. I buy her courses, and I know she, when she started, she was doing everything by herself, everything. And well, she had a help of her husband, but
Yeah.
now even when I email her, I know she has a couple people, they emailed me back,
Nice.
so
Nice. Yeah.
I see that she's growing, she has people helping her. And yeah, so I know you can get only so far. And to be honest, this week I feel like I struggled a little bit, because I feel like I am comparing myself with the people that they are where I want to be, and I know
Yeah.
the journey will be long.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I feel, does it even make a sense? Does it make a sense to be posting, to go online, to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Of
Like
course.
even when I do, Facebook, they changed again. So now your page gets even less views and likes on your Facebook live and everything. And it just feels like I do my Facebook lives because I want to reach and help people. And then I look at there and I'm like, I had maybe like 100 views, maybe one comment. I'm like, but it feels like I'm
Yeah.
talking to myself to the empty walls.
Again, it's this is it backwards?
No, yeah, shoot,
That's
yes.
that's all it is. It's doubt, And when you sit and take the time to think about two things, doubt and the other thing, that brings you to start comparing yourself. Because the only relative thing that you have to manage, or to say, okay, am I being successful or not? Human body is like, you're gonna go and compare yourself to somebody or something. You got to have a point of reference to be able to compare yourself in anything that you compare. There's always this, like this, the metric system and everything that you got to compare
Mm-hmm.
yourself to. But I think you keep going away from what I love to talk about, and then it was one of my key points that I talk about, is fall in love with the journey. Fall in love with the journey. Fall in love with the fact that we're sitting here talking to a screen, and we're talking about something that we are passionate about. And don't think about the end result. If this is going to be a podcast, that is, what if this doesn't even make it live? It's not even about that. It's just about the things that you have no control, and you don't even know they're actually happening. And these things happen and take time, and then you look back and it's like, oh, I cannot believe that what just happened today, let's call it a win or a success or a step forward, was something that you put the seed 15, 18, 16, 17 months ago.
Yeah.
That's a true testimony of things that are happening, and you just got to keep going. If it doesn't feel right, and if you're not enjoying it, then don't do it.
Yeah,
Don't
no.
do it. Don't do it because you are expecting a return. You're expecting a end goal. Don't expect that. Obviously, you got to have plans, and you got to have goals, and you want to have expectations of where you want to go. But that should not be the main focus, because then that's when you start getting impatient, and that's when the doubt starts coming in. And I feel it all the time. Like even today, like I was, like I get this thing where you think something's gonna happen, and then you get like a little obstacle, and then you get like this, like, oh, deflation. Like you're like, and then you catch yourself, and you gotta catch yourself and be like, you know what? Get ready for the words. Get ready for them to say no. And that was the one reason when we were talking weeks ago, and if somebody was actually or is actually following us, first, thank you for following our podcast. But they've known now that I had some doubt in like really diving into getting new clients, and the only real, I guess, answer for that is because you have the doubt, or you have the fear of people saying no. So you want to live in your perfect world where you think, oh yeah, I'm just playing around being an entrepreneur. But no, the real world is taking those no's and moving forward. So I'm in the middle of it. I'm in the middle of it right now. Seriously, like I'm landing a client that could be a really huge step forward, because of the name, because of like the actual, exposure that would get. But at the same time, it's scary because you feel so close or closer than ever. But then if that doesn't go through, you're like, that hurts even more, you know? Um, so that's the name of the game. You have to be, you got to be ready to take that and just take it and move with it and go with it, and that's the name of the game. Nothing's gonna be, just roses and pink
Oh
bows.
no, no, you got to know me a little bit
Sure.
already, so I'm not expecting it easy.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just like, does it even make a sense? And it's just funny,
But
when you then look back.
let's literally break it down. And when you're talking like what are you like, what makes sense specifically? Because from people that are listening, let's help
Okay,
them out, because
so I
they
am
might be
a
they might be on the same in the same boat.
yeah. So for me, I made my own company on social media because that's what I did, in past months, and because I know that there is a gap in the market, because I
Mhm.
really enjoy it, really enjoy the fostering the real conversation and creating the content, and I know how it is when you can't, if when you're not seen, when you're not seen in a busy online world. So that's what I want to be helping people. But I also know that I love life coaching, I love personal development, so for me it's, is this it, or am I doing the right thing, am I good enough? And like you said, that's the doubt,
Exactly.
that's the, yeah.
It, that's I was listening about let me see. Mario's saying that there's no link. I'm like, what are you talking about, Mario? There's a
I just
link.
clicked on the link in the message. That's how I got in.
I know. I don't think just because he doesn't see the link, I think he doesn't know how to click on it. Anyways, we're for people that are not watching, we're trying to get Mario. That doesn't work. Yes, it does. That's how Petya got in, right?
Yeah, I clicked on it.
Let me add
Let
him.
me
Let me add him
see.
this way,
RM.
Mario.
Let me just. Can you?
Eldon.
Yeah, try to add him there.
All right, so he should be coming in anytime.
Okay.
We'll edit this. We'll edit this. So yeah, to this week, one
Doubt.
of the things that my mom posted, or she shared with me a video that this guy was talking about. I don't know if you've seen a video similar to it or somebody talking about the same thing, but he was talking about that there's only two types of people in the world. The people that are complainers, and they're always going to find an excuse, about everything, and they kind of complain about their situation, about everything, no matter if it's the good or the bad, they're going to complain. And then the other ones are people that actually take responsibility. And
Yeah.
taking responsibility for it, they kind of break it down into this really, I guess, clear understanding that if you're able to take responsibility for your life, then you're able to move forward. Then you're able to kind of change your mindset. And I've been really focusing on that aspect of what I've listened to in the last week, because you always have these thoughts in your head, and you have who you are, and sometimes you kind of almost forget, or you kind of get cloudy of what you're doing or why you're doing something. And then when you hear stuff like that, you kind of dust off a little bit, of that information, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you realize, like, okay, well, I'm not, I don't want to be a complainer, or I don't want to be, but in there, maybe there's days or maybe weeks or maybe an hour where you feel like I'm complaining or I'm being doubtful. And when everything is going good, that's the easy part. Anybody can be happy when everything's going good. When things are not going good, I think that's what really keeps separating the people that keep growing and making it big, when they're able to just move on from the bad. And the worse it gets, they're all, I just see them as obstacles. They're just obstacles, and they're just like these things are, they are trying to apply resistance to your success or to your own life. And there's a lot of people that maybe call it differently, or they have a different idea of what would you call this. People with faith, people with no faith, but realistically everybody's experiencing the same things in their life. They can call him whatever.
Why don't you do podcast? I like the way you talk. You should be doing podcast. Put one more thing on your plate, okay,
Yeah,
Gabo?
Yeah, no.
Like do your own podcast.
I think my videos are just enough. I think my videos.
Like your life is enough. Are we getting Mario in today, or
I don't
what's
know.
going on?
I don't know what he's doing. I
don't want to be. And the link is on music sign-in page.
I don't know what happened to him.
Let me see what happens if I click on the link.
There he comes. Oh, that's you.
No, I didn't click on it.
Oh, it sounds like he's trying to come in, I guess. No. Well, the other thing, I shared the podcast on the
on the YouTube,
on the Facebook, but the thumbnail.
Please tell me it's not me.
Funny, yeah.
Again?
I gotta share.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see it. It's always the worst possible postures.
Let's share this because it's so funny.
Let me see. I was just going to Facebook. Let me see. Where is it? Where?
There it is. So yeah.
Oh my god! You know what? That's the moment when I'm looking for.
It's like answers, Look at that.
Universe. Oh, Mario, there's there. That's so funny.
What?
Mario.
Wow.
Hi. We missed you.
I missed you guys too.
There he is.
You gotta talk now.
Yeah, the man of the hour. We're ready for you. Go.
What's going on, guys?
Go.
Well, I was just showing Petya how cool her thumbnail looks when I shared the live feed.
It looks like I'm praying there.
Yeah, Petya, I noticed that you have really good lighting in your apartment or room.
Really?
Oh man.
Yeah, you have really nice lighting. It's really dark in here.
No, you look good.
See.
The screens give you good light.
Gabo, did you share it? Oh, hey, here you are. You have such a pretty thumbnail. Really? You look so, well, kind of sleepy, but still better than me praying there. That's okay. Okay, let's do it. Because you cannot change it on the live. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, so every time you share it, it's a different thumbnail. I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I look sleepy.
Yeah, you see? So funny. Hey,
we gotta create a thumbnail that we can actually put on because this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, Mario, you remember you there?
I know. That was actually a little embarrassing. Like the whole there for a very long time with my arm up.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so how was your week? Because I was just telling Gabo that I was struggling this week. I was full of self-doubt and
Oh my god.
dusting of my why. So please tell me your week was amazing, strong, powerful, and you're pumped up and everything. It's fantastic. Please.
Yeah, everything was great until yesterday. Then yesterday, my mind completely took over. It's so hard to get out of that funk, man. Yesterday I was in a very, very funky mood. I was good all week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, not Thursday. Yesterday was Thursday.
No, it's because you missed us. That's why. You were getting like, yeah,
I was
you
getting
withdraw.
I know.
Do you guys hear any interference with me or no?
A little bit when you get too close.
Really? But not like something like that?
It was like that, but only when you get too close. But it's just here and there.
Oh, okay. So I feel like interference. I don't know. I have like 100 things plugged in around here, so I don't know what's. Yeah, like right there. You hear that?
Yes.
Yeah. What is that?
I don't know.
Just you know what, Gabo? Just go a little bit away.
No, it's not. Like, no, it's like
You must become one with the mic.
it's like a cable. It's not. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
let's just we can hear you. That's fine, Mario. So what happened yesterday? What's changed?
Honestly, it was just me. It was self-doubt, and it was a lot of. I was thinking to myself, like, damn, I work every single day.
Mm-hmm.
14, 15 hours a day. Like, you know,
Mhm.
I wake up, sit down on the computer, I go to the gym for an hour, come back, and I'm on the computer until like 3, 4 in the morning, working. I'm not like fucking around or anything. And then it's just like I haven't, you know, like you just spend so much time working, and then you expect to make some kind of, you know, like,
Progress.
well, I'm making progress, but the problem is I'm not bringing in enough money. I'm not bringing in. I don't have any clients. So, and if it wasn't for my business, my main entree,
Doggies.
the doggy
Yeah.
daycare, I would be completely fucked. I mean, completely fucked. I mean, I'm
Yeah, but
on the street fucked. So, it was just very stressful that I'm working so many hours and I'm not making any kind of money from what I'm doing. It's just, and
yeah,
yesterday it got the best of me yesterday.
yeah. But I mean, that's something that unless you are either raising money or you have a big fat like account with money, you're gonna start a business. That's the way it's gonna be. You're not gonna be getting clients like first day. Um, you know, it they come, and then you have to do that investment, and it just sucks. It just sucks because you're just thinking like, oh man, like what am I doing this for? What am I doing this for? And again, I think the huge benefit, like you said, having something on the side that kind of pays your bills, that's definitely the best way to do
Bothers
it.
me. It kind of bothers me in a way. Like some people, they would be happy and they would even like give it a thought, but to me, it's just like that's
No, it's completely understandable. And I think we all have those days that we want to know that what we are doing, it's making us money,
yeah.
and the same that I had the last week. I mean, yes, I mean, I got some clients, but you just started, you know what I mean? Like, you are just a baby now. And I started like few months ago, and I already had a couple clients. So, and I was telling Gabo exactly the same. I had a last week. I felt like the doubt, is this even making sense? Because we are giving so much work into it, so many hours, and there is no returns yet. But I think that it's really about showing up and keep showing up, because it will come. And Gabo, tell him about the seed, please.
What seat?
You told me you plant the seed.
Oh, the seat.
Yeah, it's your accent.
What seat?
Oh my gosh, Gabo, you're speaking so nicely. Okay, Mario, I will translate it from Spanglish to Czech so you can understand it in New York, okay? So I was telling Gabo that I feel like, like there is a self-doubt because I'm putting so much work into it and I don't know if it even makes sense. So he told me that you just have to keep going, keep grinding, because then you will look back and you will see that it will come together from the seed that you planted maybe 15 or 18 months ago. And it's true, to be honest, like there are things that I don't even realize or I don't even know about them. So you remember I told you about one client that I had in different business, and it was over a year ago. I didn't hear from her. I didn't talk to her. And she was running from the gym. She talks to completely strange lady that she told her, oh, I like your business. And she was like, well, I don't do any marketing. And she was like, I have a perfect girl for you. So she exchanged our informations because she likes the way I am, the way I post
Right.
on my personal Instagram. This client, and that's my win from the last week, she just started to work with me on Tuesday. You know what I mean? So, and this, and theoretically, I haven't done anything consciously. I didn't go out there and chase a new client. This is a lady that she knows me. She knows my personality. She knows the way I work, and she sold me. The same is happening for you because people see you. People
Right.
see you, they notice you, and you know what? The funny thing is that when we go out there, when we show up and we just keep showing up, there will be people that are watching you. They're not going to like, they're not going to comment. They know about you and they talk about you.
Mm-hmm.
So we would love to, like, I know, like, I'm very good giving advices, and I need to start to be my best client. I
Of
know it.
course. Of
But
course.
me talking out loud to you, Mario or Gabo, it's talking to myself
Yeah.
because it's the same. Like I was telling Gabo today, I'm doing Facebook Lives because I know it's working and I know I have to get more comfortable, talk to the people, and I have almost no views. You know what I mean? Like when I post workout video on Instagram, I have maybe 1,500 views. I post Facebook video when I'm talking and I'm trying to motivate entrepreneurs, give them tips how to keep going, and and I have maybe like 50 views, maybe 100 views, and like no comments, no shares. I'm like, am I talking to the empty walls? But you never know who is watching you, who you are inspiring. And Mario, you killing it there with your Instagram. It's amazing. Your Snapchat, I'm not going to even mention it. And your website, I feel ashamed to show you my website when I see yours. Like yours, it's your personality, it's driven, it's energetic, it's quirky, it's fantastic. It's you. Like I go to your website, I know who you are, I know what you're doing, I know what you're offering, and if I will need what you have to offer, I'll buy you with no doubt. There's no BS around. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go on my website, it's cute, but it's not, you know what I mean? It's not clear as yours. So you're just starting, you just need to keep going, and you need to just be proud of yourself because you're kicking ass and you're kicking my ass by you keep going. Because I'm like, I have to get my shit together.
It's right. What you said at the end there about like not being embarrassed or just doing what you're doing. It's a huge thing, and it's a growing process. And all the people that you see that you might even look up to, that you think like, oh my god, like these guys got their shit together, like these guys are amazing. You know how much you talk about how much you like Jasmine Star.
Yeah.
Okay. I would love for you to listen to the conversation that she has with her mentors or people where she's just like literally on tears, like, I don't know what I'm doing, like, I don't know. And you'd be like, are you serious? There's people like that would look up to you and be like, are you serious, Petya? Like, do you know what you... So at any level, there's always going to be people below you, and there's always going to be people above you. And we were just talking about it, that the responsibility of understanding who you are and where you are, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter. Like, don't compare yourself to anybody, because then you're either going to make yourself feel good for no reason, or you're going to make you feel bad for no reason. So again, going back to my freaking, it's like, this is literally who I am. Find what you like to do, find your passion, do it every day, fall in love with the journey, and be patient. And that's it. And you know what I mean? And it sounds so easy, but this is what you need to be. Like, I had a huge thing, and I think we talked when we first met. Like, I felt like I was always on different spectrums of the world, where I had my tennis thing going, and then I had my fashion, style, suits, all these things that I wanted. And I always felt like there's no way, it's impossible for me to actually merge those two, because they're just so ridiculous. Like right now, I'm not dressed like with a suit because I have to go to the tennis court, and it's ridiculous for me to change from a suit to it just doesn't work. But for example, I was at I've been wanting to buy this belt, and this is the example. Like, I wanted to buy this belt. I ended up going to the store to return it because my wife surprised me. She bought it online. So anyway, I went to this super fancy store, show up, and they only give you like a 6-day return policy. So it was the last day. So I had to go. In my head, when I was going to go return that belt, there was no way in hell I was going to go as a tennis player, because in my head, I thought like, well, that's ridiculous. That's not who Gabo style is. I need to show up with a suit. I need to show up like looking all fancy. Hey, how are you? Here's my card, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, that was my head. I show up. I had no option. Show up on my tennis clothes. I show up. The guy that starts helping me is the assistant, like general manager from the store. The guy plays tennis. The guy connected with me because I had my tennis gear. He's like, "Oh, do you do tennis?" I was like, yeah, like I'm actually a tennis player and I have a company, blah 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 blah. He's like, "Wow." And then I'm like, I'm already talking to him. I'm like, "Oh, but obviously I like your brand and everything. Here's my card." I give him my GS Social, like my Gabo style card, and I tell him about like what I do. And I was like, yeah, you know, like I live this to double life. He's like, he was amazed by it. He was like, that's amazing. I'm gonna look you up. We should definitely connect. I leave the store and I'm just like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean?
So just be authentic, be you, and
Be you, and don't be afraid, and don't be thinking about these stupid stereotypical things. That be you, you know, and be confident. And that was the first time that, as a tennis player, or as dressed as a tennis player, I was able to put my head up high and say, am I also a social media strategist? And I am all. And then he was like, that's amazing, you know. Doubt. You know what I mean? It's just doubt, you know, and it's so stupid. It's like, but I'm telling you, it's the testimonials that everything that I talk to in my videos, it's like things that are actually happening in my head, in my life, that I share. That's it, you know. But I just, when you're talking about like thinking about this or that, it is what it is, you know. And I think we create our own doubts, we create our own, like, you know, monkeys in our back. And it's like,
yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Mario, let me ask you: Are you currently working for you? Sorry, looking for your clients anywhere? Like, do you know who do you want to target? Like, where could you find them?
No, no, actually,
Be,
'cause,
be,
yeah.
Because what I do, for example, for my PK Media, I told you guys a couple times that I do believe in ideal client avatar, creating the avatar, like who, because basically what it is, it's just
sorry, you're right. You have to see the social media marketing today. They were just talking about it specifically that. Go ahead.
okay. So
You
I will,
have
I
to.
will. Okay, I will see it. I will do it. So I just think. Okay, so let me just wrap it up. I will try to make it super quick. So this new client that I'm working with, she's a little bit older, and she's over 50. She doesn't know almost anything about social media. She didn't have any post and nothing. And she was like, I just don't like it. I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to be thinking about it. I don't want to. And I'm like, you know what? Stop. It's not about if you like posting or not. You are entrepreneur with a mission. It's not about you anymore. It's about your why.
Right.
You want to be helping people. You want to empower people to live healthier and get know their bodies. You are so passionate about what you're doing. And even if you help half city here in Las Vegas, 1 million people, okay, wonderful. What about those other people in other countries, other states? You're being selfish. And
Right.
she looks at me and she was like, oh, I never thought about this way. And she was like, you're a great coach. I'm like, thank you. But to make it short, I told her, you need to know who you're talking to, because if you're trying to help everybody, you're not going to help anybody and you will stay stuck. So what I do, I have my ideal client avatar and I think about where that person is going to be. On Facebook groups, I personally like more Instagram. I feel it's less crowded, because Facebook, to me, it's like too many ads and too many people. And I feel like Instagram, it's a little bit cleaner for me to interact. But what I do, I have my ideal client profile, then I go on Instagram accounts that I know, or I think, because you just create it. So you just try to think like your ideal client. I'm thinking about where she would be, who she would be following. Okay, she will be following Mari for Leo because she's starting entrepreneur and she's trying to learn as much free information online as she can. So what I do, I go to Mari for Leo account on Instagram. I see her last post, but I see her post that I think that resonate with what I'm doing. She, for example, posts pictures about her vacation in Mexico. Fantastic. That has nothing to do with my business. But she posts a video explaining people how to create content. Okay. So that's where my ideal client would be, looking for ways how to do the stuff. So I see the comments. I like the comments of the people that I like there. And when I see meaningful comments, not just nice, good work, whatever. If it's like real meaningful, comment like, oh, this really helped me because I'm trying to build my blog, blah, blah, blah. You are so helpful. What do? I go to that comment and I say, hey, she's really great. It helped me too. Thank you for sharing your feedback. Those people look at my account, they go follow me. And that's how I got my other client, Mario. That's how I got my other client that she hired me, because I comment, I like what she does. I followed her. She followed me back. She sent me a message. Hey, what are you doing? I would like to hear more. So this is something you can start even if you're not fully developed, fully done, because I love to say done is better than perfect. You will keep growing, keep evolving, but you are right now in the position, Mario, that you can go out there and start looking for clients.
Yeah, I
Yep.
actually told myself once I launched the live video marketing website, which I already have this week. I told myself that I was going to start networking, doing local networking events in New York City, and that like by evening time they have a lot of networking events, and then in the morning time I was going to network online through every social media outlet possible, all at the same time. Just sit down for like hours of the morning and just talk to everybody, comment, and just really interact and try to spread spread the word and just put the energy out there that I'm looking for people and I want to help.
So
Mhm.
what's your ideal client? Like when Petya was asking, like what's your ideal client right now? Are you looking for coaching? For coaching live video?
No, 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 no. More. I mean, I look at myself more with my personality and character. I see myself more of an influencer. So I'd like to be a brand's voice.
So
Um,
Sean Ajala kind of get a brand and then be their voice.
yeah, I mean, something like that, or even just be behind the scenes. Just be behind the scenes and influence their brand, and try to help them grow an online community.
Got it.
Yeah, so that's what I would really want to help them like create a nice strategy for their a unique strategy for their brand,
Got it.
tailored to them specifically. Um, and yeah, and if live video fits into the pie chart, then sure, that'd be great to add in. But
Sure.
not every brand is going to be able to you know have that into their pie chart because it's not for everybody live video.
Right. Well, it should be, but they don't know yet.
Yeah, it's true too. Yeah.
It's you know what I mean. That's a huge opportunity. The education of of what they're not doing that they should be doing, and then just putting your business, your face, your name out there and saying like I can make it better, and trying not to overpromise, but just to show the fact that you're willing to go to work for them, and and do the best you can. Because again, right now the whole entrepreneurship, I guess, culture about like, oh, yachts and champagne and girls and parties, and um, that's what people are thinking like, oh, entrepreneurship is. And then now,
Yeah.
and then now people are starting to come out and saying like, guys, like come on, like
Mhm.
like the real entrepreneurs know what it is. Like this is what it looks like, really. Like look at us. Like you're in a bunker. You're in front of a curtain. I'm in a freaking like in a room that if I fall here, nobody would know I'm dead for the next 6 months. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what it really is. The consistency of part. What's being an entrepreneur? Being able to say that we're able to sit down here for 7 times in a row or every week. Consistency, purpose. That's what it really is, because the networking part of it, it's what's gonna keep you, bringing you up and up and up. All the networking that we did on social media marketing, come on guys, it's been 7 weeks. That's nothing.
Yeah.
That's nothing. And I can tell you right now that the people that we came in contact with, that we can actually reach out to, and they would be more than helpful, more than willing to help
Happy.
us, are there. And we haven't tapped into that because we're also busy and we're trying to do our thing. And also we have a sense of respect for their time, and that when we really feel like we need it, we will reach out to them.
Yeah.
And that you have their support. That they're watching. You were talking about it, Petya. People are watching. People are watching. Like the comments, the views, like people are watching. When you're talking to the wall, you're not
Yeah.
talking to no wall. You're talking to people. 50 people saw you. I guarantee you, if I put 50 people in the room, you're gonna shit your pants talking in front of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you look over and be like, oh, I only get 50 views. Like, what do you mean you only get 50 views? You get 50 views. And if you got 40 before, now you got 10 more. You know, again,
Yeah.
the comparison and the doubt has no problem. If I get one comment, I comment back, and I'm so happy for it. Genuine, I'm happy.
Yeah.
And
Me too.
and I think that's something that you need to ask for what you want. If comments for you are really important, we're gonna make you feel good. Have you said that in the camera? Guys, if you're watching, even if it's one or two of you guys, comments would mean the world to me. I'm putting a lot of effort. If you drop a comment, I would really appreciate it from the deep of my heart. Boom. Ask for it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and that's where we have to learn to be better at just being genuine of what we care. If you don't care for comments, then you whatever. If they drop a comment, great. If they don't, they don't. You know, but I think as you're putting yourself out there, and as you're putting yourself in front of people and giving content, and you know, it's okay to ask for something in return.
Mm-hmm.
Something small. Click on a heart. You know what I mean? Like, ask for a share it, you know, because some people don't. You got to understand that 99% of the people that are even watching your video, they have no clue what you're doing. Like, we think like everybody thinks like a marketer, like a digital marketer.
Seriously, yeah.
Like, nobody knows what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, they look at your video and they're like, what is this guy? Oh, that's an interesting point. Okay, I got to go next. And they go, maybe they were having lunch, or maybe they were waiting at the gas station and they watched it for 5 seconds and they were interested, but then life took over. You know what I mean? Like, don't be so hard on yourself. And that goes for everybody that's listening. Keep your head down, keep doing what you're doing, and end of story. Things will work out. But when we get so analytical of like, oh, this person commented and then they didn't comment back, and again, testimonial. The client that I'm trying to land is a beer corporation. You know, I had an amazing talk with him on the weekend. He was all excited. Let's do this. I reach out to him 2 days later, follow up with a text, no response. I'm like, oh shit, creep, you know, doubt. Whoa. The weekend I was like this, wow. And then one text that didn't reply for 24 hours. And I'm starting to feel the pressure of like, you suck. Nobody, nothing. You know what I mean? And I have to start.
Mario, can you see yourself? Like, he's showing it, and I'm like, that sounds very familiar. Yeah.
And I'm like, and I'm not like fighting it, you know, like, get over there. And then finally I start playing, like, and that's the mindset. That's the mindset to be able to say like, no, you know, like, maybe he didn't see it. You know what happened the next day? I just sent another text saying, hey, with a little hand like this, just checking that you saw my text. I got a response in 5 minutes. Like, I'm so sorry. I was so busy. And he's a GM. He's a freaking GM. I mean, I'm like, dude, no, I'm sorry to keep bothering you. Like, I know you're busy, but thanks for the reply. And he was so apologetic. Like, I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? Like, it's all in our freaking head.
I know. And that's why, you know, even though when I'm doing business, you know, that's why I really love to be talking about the mindset too. That's why I'm always putting there the motivation. That's why I do my meditations. That's why I do my workouts. And that's why I want people who are entrepreneurs to be healthy and to be active. And Mario, you know, that's the only thing that keeps us sane. You know, for me and you, like, we are at home and we are getting crazy between four walls.
Yeah.
And the only things that are listening to us are our dogs, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks
like,
God for those.
Like, so fed up with my shit.
But here's a text. I'm not gonna like obviously share the names and stuff, but like it's really quick. I just said, just checking if you got my last message with the little hand. And I said, hey, buddy, yeah, sorry I didn't get back to you. Trying to work this out with beep name. Our financial meeting for the hotel didn't go so well yesterday. It's a hotel, by the way. I will definitely keep you in loop. Apologize for not responding. I responded, no worries. I know how busy you are. I'm planning on coming out tonight. There's an event tonight. And if I didn't hear from him, I was still going to go because I'm I'm going to do. So anyways, I'm planning out to coming out tonight to check out what's going on. Want to get a closer look at how everything is working so I can bring you more value. I am ready to get something started and take the load off your back. I'll see you tonight and I see how it goes. Either way.
That's so smart.
I'm like, either way, I would love to help. And he replied, for sure, brother. Now, the thing here is my mind creeped out going passive and saying, oh, okay, thank you so much. I'll, let me know. End of story. Never hear from him again. You know what I mean? Like, and I said, no, okay, be smart. How am I going to keep this relationship going? And I made it about him. I want to take the load off your back. I want to bring you value. And either way, I want to help you out. And I'm going to show up and I'm going to say, hey, I'm here to whatever you need. And if it happens, no. If it doesn't happen, but at least I know that I'm doing everything that I can on my side. And I think that's the only thing that we can do.
Yeah, that's right. So, and that's what we have to. Yeah, well, but also that's the thing. How do you know that you're doing everything you can? Exactly. You know what I mean?
There's no fucking guideline.
You'll never know. You'll never know because you can get into that line where you become a creep if you're doing too much too. So you never know.
Mario, we will end up like creeps.
I think I'm actually there.
He's like, I'm close in the bunker. I'm
Snapchat.
Hey, we're glad we're not your perfect client because we would be getting bombarded by emails by you.
Oh yeah, all day. I don't have nobody else to talk to except you guys. Like, hey, it's me again.
Yeah, right. It's Mario. Hey, it's Mario.
My Snapchat thinks I'm nuts because every time my Snapchat and Instagram story, every time I put up a story, it's like, yo, this guy's still in this fucking box. Little room, like this guy, like he's actually nuts, dude.
When is he gonna come out of that box?
Yeah, so I'm always.
Like every time that you now say it, I just see Dexter. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
There's gonna be a body bag behind you one day, and we're like, oh, what is that? Oh, don't mind the body.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. That was a joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Yeah, that's a joke. Right?
There's no body bags nowhere.
In the bunker.
In the bunker.
Oh, is it outside?
Yeah, you left that outside.
Are you feeling any better today, Mario?
Guys, I definitely need to get I definitely need to get my avatar thing like on paper because.
Yep.
Do you want me to send you I have a PDF file for my clients how to do it. I can email it to you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Yeah, text me or I know I have it on your business card. I won't remember it. Text me your email.
I'll text, no problem. Yeah, that'd be great because I think I've always lacked that aspect actually, to be honest, is to have is creating my perfect avatar.
And when I was talking with this client that I just started this Tuesday, she was struggling with it too because I emailed it to her and she was like, I was just overthinking it and I didn't know. And I'm like, if I can say it just one super easy way, who do you want to work with? It's all about you because if you are not loving the people that you work with, you are not doing your best and you are not doing, you know what I mean? And when you're not doing your best, you are not happy. When you're not happy, you cannot offer the client what they need. So just really think about who you want to work with. And for me, it sounded a little bit woo-woo and crazy too. But once I really wrote it, and listen, your avatar will be changing as you are changing in your journey. And that's fine. And also, what will happen, your avatar, and that's not just my feedback, it's her feedback, and other people that I talk to on social media when they start to create it, the first avatar you will ever create will be super similar to your dream life. That's what happened to me. Like my ideal client, she lives in Santa Monica. She's 35. She has 2 beautiful kids. She has a house on the beach. Her husband is doctor who supports and loves her. You know what I mean? So all the things that I would love to have, but why do we create it? Because we would connect with that person and we want to help them because it's usually our raw version or it's a younger version of us because we already overcame some obstacles that we can help them with. Like you creating the website, helping with the social media, you went through all those obstacles. So it will be, somebody who you really can connect with. They're dog lovers. Like my ideal client, she has a huge Labrador because it will play with the kids, all those details just so you can connect with that person, and also keep in mind that when you create your ideal client avatar, it's not just because you will be working only with that one person, but because you connect with that one person so deeply and they will love so much what you're doing, that even if they don't need your services right now, they have a husband, they have a cousin, or they have a wife, or you know what I mean, they have a friends. So it expands, because some of my clients, they're like, but I don't want to talk to only one person. No, it's not that one person. You're just so clear and focused with your message, because you know who you're talking to, that that person will connect with you so deeply that they will tell about you everywhere. Like Jasmine, I'm sure I'm not her perfect ideal client, because her perfect ideal client, it's Elle. She's creating a soap. She has a small business. She's a kids. You know what I mean? But I resonate with the energy, and I love Jasmine so much that even if, like, I buy her courses, but if I'm not going to buy her newest thing, I will push her everywhere because I love her. And the same will happen to you. Once you get a clarity with who do you want to work with, it will be easier to create content, to talk to, and the people will know and connect with you
Let me
better.
ask you a question. So when you do create, you created your avatar, your perfect avatar. How does that help you when you try to market yourself or get a lead online? Because you don't actually meet them, you can't really see them. So how would you know that that's your perfect avatar? If you
Oh, you click so quick, Mario. You just click. It's so easy. Like my 3 clients, you remember the ladies that I told you that I got in, and they're all now 3 paid clients and customers. When I got in Whole Foods, one, she found me on Instagram because I told you how I did it on the Marie for Leo. And the third one, it's my other old client talk about me. All 3 of those ladies each live somewhere else. It's not exactly like they don't live where my ideal client does and stuff, but they all have that energy. They're kind, they're generous, they're loving, they have a small business that they need to grow. They feel overwhelmed with their social media, and we have 2 gobbles right now. What the hell? Gobble?
Because I'm trying to like leave the other one, so they take my phone with me because I gotta run. But I don't know if it's gonna work.
It's kind of creepy. It's scary.
It's actually more scary than my bunker.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. What people I work with.
I'm trying. I
One
don't even
is
know.
a killer, one is a ghost.
So,
Okay.
Patsy, you're trying to tell me that you go, well, you from
Okay,
clicking on their
so
profile, you
listen.
can know everything?
Well, the thing is that you create the ideal client, how they would be, and then it's just, you just know. It's like, like you can be in the bar and talk to 30 people, and then in the end of the bar there is that one girl that you just look at her, you talk to her, and after 5 minutes you just click. They get you, they trust you, they it's so easy. My clients, they trust me, they do whatever I tell them.
Yeah, but how do you do that online? That's what I'm trying to ask. Like you just said, everything you said has to do with human attributes. It has to do with humanistic. It has to do with like.
No, listen, what about the one that I got online on Marie Forleo that I told you step by step how to comment?
Yeah.
I got her online. I created the ideal client avatar, and I knew, because my client is generous and she's spiritual, okay? Because I believe in mindset and spirituality. My ideal client is very spiritual. She takes care of herself. She's a traveler, and she creates healthy food and smoothies, okay, to keep herself in check. So when I go and I look at the profiles online on the people, let's say on the Marie Forleo, this lady, when I look at her profile, she's creating smoothies. She's a spiritual junkie. So I'm thinking, this is what I like. I click with her.
So you went. So you went on an Instagram account that you favor, right? That you follow.
No. That I think that my client will follow, that my ideal client will like.
Okay. So not necessarily that you would like, but but something that your client would like.
Yes, exactly. It's all about them.
Your avatar would like.
Yes, exactly.
So you go on there. Okay, I got you. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah,
That's how we.
yeah, I need to figure out this avatar thing. I never did that, and I need to do
So
it.
we will start with that. You will create the avatar, and then the next step, what I will tell you, it's once you really have the avatar created, what you will do, like a next step in your homework, you will just write down and think about where your ideal client will be hanging out, because nobody will come to you. Like you say, nobody will knock on your door.
I know that.
They are not going to come to your bunker. So you need to go out there. You need to go to networking events, that you like, but that you think that they will be. Like me, for example, I went to Whole Foods. I don't shop there. It's too expensive for me. But I'm thinking my ideal client will be there. And every time that I go there with the open mind and with the tight budget. You know what I mean? The same when I go, you need to go on Facebook groups. You write down and join 3, no more, or you will get crazy. 3 Facebook groups that you think that your ideal client will join. You don't push yourself like expert. You don't push yourself like a business. You just go there like Mario Eldin and you watch what people are asking for. You watch what they're asking for, the questions, the comments, and if there is something that you can help them with, you comment. If there is somebody who is posting a picture of their dog, you will tell them, hey, I love it. Where do you take your dog for a walk in the morning? You know what I mean? So you start real genuine conversation and the business will come, because then they will check you out. They will see what you are doing. The same you do for Instagram. What Instagram account my ideal client would be following?
Right. Talk about Instagram, guys. Sue B. Zimmerman. Did I say her name right? Sue B.
Yeah.
She had just face. Sue B had a sale actually for her course, 50% off.
I was there, and I saw her. I saw her. What is it called? I saw her. She had a webinar, but for me, it's not worth it. Like pay her the money. Gabo, it's super noisy.
Wait.
The voice is so bad.
Gabo, you sound like you're in a vortex. Gabo's gone.
Okay. No, but like I bought one of her courses on Creative Life, and I'm like, I don't. Did you buy it?
Yeah, it was 100. Yeah, it's normally $300. It was $150. And honestly, the most thing I was interested in was to be in that Facebook group.
Okay, I think I got email and it was $97.
No. So there's 2 packages. There's one that's $297, and there's another one that's $397. And the $397 one it's $97 extra because you get 2 audits, Instagram audits by Sue in the first 30 days, and then in the first 60 days.
Did you do that? Did you sign up for that special?
Yeah, I did. I cool. Got it yesterday. It was a 1-day thing, but yeah, I'm just excited to do.
How's the group going?
Well, I don't know. I just joined yesterday, and yesterday was not a good day for me because my mind was like, yeah, we're gonna kill you today.
So you bought the course, and is it really helpful?
150.
Yeah, it was 150. Yeah, I mean, she's. I can't tell you guys yet because I haven't really watched anything yet. I just purchased it yesterday, and I was doing a lot of work on my website. But I will definitely give you an update next week because I will devour that content during the week. But honestly, guys, you helped me out a shitload today. Petya especially. Gabo, I love you too, but Petya really home run today because I needed to hear that, and I definitely need an avatar. And Ramadan's coming up, so I have 30 days of no life.
You see, there is the for 97.
During Ramadan, I'm going to try. No, I'm going to really network online a lot and be on every social channel that I can and comment and really be active on social media and push. live video marketing. So I'm pretty excited actually because the website was the biggest hurdle, and the branding and the logo and the cover art and all that's finally done. So now I get to enjoy my work. I get to actually.
When will you be recording your first podcast?
I have a list of 40, and you two beauties are on that list, and
Ah,
I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna say yes. So
of course.
Maybe.
maybe.
I'm not playing hard to get. I don't have time for playing around. Mario, to
Yeah.
be honest, right now what I'm thinking it's, buying the course too. Because if you said that, you got it, I still have Jasmine, but I'm thinking like I'm thinking
I
to
know, but
buy it.
I think the sale's over, man.
No, I think it's still on, no? Isn't
Um,
it?
Well,
I don't know.
it was supposed to end last night.
Okay, so
But
I missed it.
like, she's gonna have more sales. That's one of her like basic like kind of like core like
But I don't need the basic.
courses.
I need the
the Facebook
next
group.
level. And I'm not going to be in the Facebook group. I know it.
The one thing that I have experienced with classes and Facebook groups is like once a Facebook group becomes too big, it's it's so hard to keep up because it just kind of like goes so fast. So it's almost like a feed. You have 2,000-3,000 people on that same group, and
Yeah.
they're commenting, and then all of a sudden it just becomes this like you super loud place where you can
Yeah, okay.
really like.
Mario, so yeah, I mean I won't worry then about it. So if
Yeah, you're good.
you do it, and then you tell me if you like it, or maybe you share insights with me or your login or whatever. We are not saying it out loud right now. But I can do the same for my other courses that I have. And to be honest, guys, I am just so swamped with the freaking school. Like I'm almost done and I'm so overwhelmed and I can't wait to be done because I have really amazing. Do you know the Creative Live?
No.
So creativelive.com, they have, you know what? I will send it to you because that's when I get really super cheap courses. You need to get there. They had a sale for Louis House and people like that, like for the podcasters. And that's where I got first Jasmine course. And that's where I got Subi Zimmerman course, because they have
Yeah,
always sales.
but yeah, the other thing, by the way, to I keep going back because it was pretty good. The podcast today from Social Media Marketing World, they talked
I'll
about
listen to you.
this new software that you can download. You both of you have Macs or do you have PCs?
No, I have Mac.
I have PC.
Okay, because for Mac they created this are you familiar with like Comcast or like Videocast or something like that?
Comcast. I think I heard of it.
Okay, well that thing is like $500 to be able to stream through your desktop and be able to do screen
Oh,
share.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, well
Like,
now this company created
Gabo, I cannot lose you
drag
right now.
drag and drop and all these things, and it's only $29.99. It's not a subscription, it's a one-time fee. You download it to your
Wow.
desktop. It allows you to go Facebook Live with one click of the button, and it's
Oh,
literally
wow.
drag and drop. You can drag and drop logos, you can screen
What?
share, you can you can do screen
What?
picture, yeah, picture to picture.
is it still over or is it still available?
No, wasn't it Gabo today in the social media
Podcast that
marketing world, right?
yeah, and the name of it is, I wrote it on my little black book. It's called E double M
What?
Ecam.
E C ECAMM, Ecam with double M,
Ecam.
camera, but like Ecam with double M, the letter E,
Ecam.com.
the letter C, the letter AMM.com.
Yeah,
Twenty nine ninety
I'm
five.
looking at it right now.
Yeah,
Ecam.
look into it because it sounds really amazing, and I think that's something that it's because it's so new. Like it would be great to start doing Facebook Live on that. And I think you do most
Yes.
of your you do most of your Facebook lives on your desktop, right?
Yeah.
Katia?
No, I cannot. How you cannot? No, I do everything on my phone.
It's only for Mac. They have call recorder for Skype, for FaceTime. Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a pretty, it's a
Wow.
crazy, yeah, it's a crazy find.
Dude, that's
That
amazing, man. That's a
I
great,
know,
dude. Wow.
Gabo, we love you.
I know. Well, thank you. It wasn't me. It was just social media marketing world
I
No,
outfit.
but
gotta,
I
But
I
didn't
gotta
have
listen
time
to
to
that
look
podcast
at
today because today you said today they spoke about avatars.
it.
yeah,
Wow.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Gabo.
ads and stuff like that.
You're breaking up, dude.
This guy was talking about Facebook. Can you hear me? Hello,
Yes.
hello. Okay.
Yes.
This guy was talking about Facebook advertising, and he mentioned having your clear client is because you would use it for Facebook ads because you got to make sure you really break it down to who you need to target. So it works out kind of like the same thing where you're targeting your customer on one-to-one on a person basis, but so you need to.
Oh, I love it.
They weren't,
Mario,
they
I'm
weren't,
already downloading it.
they weren't specifically talking about avatars, were they?
We're talking about like yeah, like having your perfect customer like in really like in your mind, like knowing what they do, where they shop, what they do, what they like to wear, who their friends are, like having that clear
Nice.
idea of your perfect client. Yeah.
Petya, what's the title?
So
What do you mean? What's the title?
The title of the episode, so I could download it.
Well, I don't know because I got an email every morning.
Oh, fancy, fancy.
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
I'll get it.
yes.
There we go. Facebook ad strategy: how marketers can win with Facebook.
that's it.
So much content to fucking eat.
Today, yes. And I will need to go Facebook Live today.
All right, guys,
I'm
I
going.
gotta hit the road, Jack.
Yeah, I got it too. I got.
Really hot in
I got.
here.
I
That
got
was
20.
amazing today. That was
I got.
amazing, guys. Awesome.
All
Yeah,
right.
really, really
Thank
powerful.
you so much. Thank you. And you, Mario,
Yes,
anytime that you have this shit in your head, just
I'm
text
gonna
me
call
or
you.
call me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know I'm the same way. So whatever, whenever I need to, I
yeah,
just
go ahead.
text you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, that's what we're
That
here for.
actually helps.
Awesome. Good job.
All right.
All right, guys. Until
Well,
Glad
next
to
week.
talk to you. Have an amazing weekend.
you too. Out to
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
music.
guys, I graduate on Sunday.
Oh, look at you. Good job, Mario. So happy for you.
Gabo
Look at
style.
our dancer. Gabo, go work. You have too much energy.
I'm getting ready for my morning commute show.
I can see it. Yeah. Okay. You
All
guys
right,
have an
guys.
amazing weekend.
I
Bye.
I I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna stop the broadcast because I left my computer in the office.
Oh my God. Well, we'll just
I didn't think
leave.
about that. Anyways,
I think if we all, oh, well, I don't know. All right, we'll see what happens. We'll see what
That's
happens.
okay. You can edit it later. That's smart.
all
Bye.
right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Mario.
Bye.
I did